Regular hexagon. We have a formula right there, so you want to make sure when you see any type of geometric reading right there, we have formula for this. Okay, so this is a regular hexagon, and what are we doing with it? It's shown below. So here's your hexagon, and regular means that all of the sides are equal in length. That's what regular means. If the length of each side of the hexagon is 10, okay, it's on here. And the apothem is 8.66, and all it's doing is pointing to it. All right, so let's go ahead and put down 8.66. That's your apothem. What is the area of the hexagon? Okay, so we're doing area. Go ahead and underline that. Regular, we have that word regular. Is your formula for that? A is equal to 1/2 lower letter A, and then P stands for perimeter. And we have the apothem. Remember, it's given in the reading. We did everything we necessarily did. We put it in the reading to remind ourselves of what the apothem was, what's given. So now I can go right here and do 1/2 times 8.66 times perimeter. All right, so you can do 10 for one side, and then there are 6 sides. Okay, you can take care of it all right then and there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, regular means that all sides are equal. Okay, so I'll put a mark here, and as I'm marking, I'm counting. There are 6 sides, so 6 times 10. Go to the calculator. 1 divided by 2 times 8.66 times 10 times 6. That will take care of the perimeter, the 10 times 6. All right, press enter. Now I have this number. I want to go to the answer choice and see what I have. 259.8. We don't have a 259.8. Clearly it's not A and it's not C. We have to look at B and D now. That's 150 times the square root of 2. So just go here. 150 times control x squared. It gets that square root symbol, and put 2 in there and press enter. And that's not it. Through process of elimination, it has to be D, but let's double check that. 150 times control, that's the yellow button here, and then x squared, and then put 3 in there, and there it is. See how it matched? I mean, this up here is rounded to the nearest 10th, so that's why we'll say, okay, round to the nearest 10th, because this one here is the more accurate one, because it used the entire square root of 3 instead of using what the square root of 3 would represent as a decimal and rounded. You know, this is the accurate number. So if this was a free response question, it depends on you may have to round to the nearest this is to the 0.8 is 10th, hundredths, and then thousandths. Okay, depending on how they want you to get all those decimals in there, you want to pay attention to that. Okay, but this would be the answer, D.